Hello, my audience. Jonathan Rock here, and today I want to show you something that can be really aggravating. You're trying to import PowerPoint slides into Storyline, which is like one of the most basic functions, right? If someone wants you to make an e-learning, you're like, sure, send me the slides. I'll import them and we'll start from there, right? So let me show you what I'm looking for. Here's my PowerPoint. I've got a presentation on squids. It's my squid overview, and I've spent a long time lining it all up so it looks pretty. I got my colors, I got my font, everything's going all right here, and I imported in a Storyline. And what does it look like? What? Excuse me? It's all screwed up. What? Look at this. Look at my text. What the heck? What the heck, Storyline? What are you doing, bro? Okay, well, maybe it didn't have the font or something, right? Let's see. This is calling it Arial Headings 40. Well, what did I call it in the PowerPoint? Arial Headings 40. Okay, same font. What's the deal here? Well, I'll tell you what the deal is. Storyline is doing its best with what you give it, but the first thing we need to look at is what is the size of the PowerPoint and what is the size of the Storyline, right? So if I look at the Storyline here and I go to my design ribbon and I say story size setup, I see it's on a 4:3 ratio. It's 720 by 540. 720 what? 540 what? Pixels. 720 by 540 pixels, okay? So let's look at PowerPoint. Go to my design ribbon, go to my slide size. It's on the right side instead of the left this time, and I say custom slide size because I want to see, and lo and behold, we've got it at 16 by 9 and it's 10 inches by 5.625 inches. What the heck? PowerPoint, inches, Storyline, pixels. What am I supposed to do? Well, I actually YouTube this, and there's a lot of stuff that will show you how to go from pixels to inches in PowerPoint. Like, let's say I wanted to go 1080 px and hit tab, and boom, PowerPoint does the math for you behind the scenes and says, okay, well, that's 11.25 inches, right? Only it doesn't do it in the reverse. All PowerPoint cares about is inches, and it's like, you give me pixels, I'm gonna turn it to inches because inches is my favorite. But you give me inches, you're getting inches because that's all I want to give you. The Storyline over here is going, give me pixels, please give me pixels. So what are we supposed to do? I'll tell you what you do. 96. That's your magic number. There are 96 dots per inch of a printed PowerPoint. There are 96 pixels in an inch of PowerPoint. So let me put this back to what it was. It was 10 inches. So what that tells me is if my Storyline matches the size of my PowerPoint, and hopefully, please, hopefully it'll go in correctly, right? So 10 inches, that's pretty easy. 96 pixels per inch. 10 inches, that's 960 pixels, right? So let's jump over here. And bad news time, this that we already imported, I know for me it was only one slide, but maybe if it was your whole presentation, you can't keep it. It's gonna screw up, it's not gonna work. So you might as well just rip the band-aid off, go ahead and delete the whole scene, and now we're gonna fix this. We're gonna go back to design, over here on the left, story size, and I want to do a custom size. We want to unlock the aspect ratio, because remember we were going 16 to 9 to whatever the heck it was before, 4:3. So I know from my width, I want that to be 10 inches, and I know that 96 pixels per inch gives me 960 pixels, right? So let's go back over to the PowerPoint and see what is the height. Oh, it's 5.625 inches. Well, I didn't really work that hard at my sums, my math, so I'm going to cheat and chuck in the calculator. So here we go, 5.625 inches times our magic secret number, 96 pixels, gives me 540 pixels. So that's what I want. I want to go over to Storyline, and say, oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah, 960 by 540. That's what we want, right? Say scale to fit. There's nothing in there, right? It's empty. So we said, go ahead and say, okay. So now, if we did it right, when I import again, I'm gonna come over here to home. I'm gonna say, oops, not new scene, new slide. That's what I want. I want to import my PowerPoint, and I'm going to click on the squid overview. I'm gonna click open. Probably gonna have to jump ahead in time because even with one slide, this can still take quite a bit to import. So it's reading the project. Here's the one I'm selecting, my squid overview, because it's very important that we spread squid knowledge. And here we go, the moment of truth. Let's check out the slide. And hey presto, that's looking pretty good. So I want to stress this, it is still going to be worth your while to look slide by slide through your whole imported presentation to make sure things didn't get out of alignment, because it could still happen depending on what fonts you chose, all that stuff. But if you make sure to match the storyline to your PowerPoint from the get-go, I guarantee you won't have to spend your time doing it for every slide. Most of the stuff will go in correctly, and then you'll still have to do your due diligence and proofread. But I hope this tip worked out for you. I hope I saved you some time and some frustration, and just remember that magic number of 96. Especially in COVID-19 times when you can't actually approach the squid yourself without risking cross-species contamination, either you infecting the squid or the squid infecting you. You have to do all of your squid-related learning remote via eLearning now. I mean, I suppose you could do a virtual instructor-led training where you get to watch the instructor handle the squid. Irregardless, these are the kind of things you talk about while you're waiting, because we are human beings and we are congenitally terrified of dead air. Can you be comfortable in the silence? I'd like to say yes, but this isn't really comfortable for me. Do you like ASMR? Hey, it's free real estate. I need lotion so my fingers aren't so dry when I rub them on the microphone. Do you like the sound of smacking lips? Is that doing it for you?